So we're going to build on to what we talked about in part one, where we're going to find all six values of the functions where theta is 210 degrees. So I already kind of drew this for you. So what you want to remember is this is 0 degrees. So that makes this 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. This is 270 degrees. And then we're back to 360 degrees. Okay. So notice that 210 degrees lies between 180 and 270, which is why I put my ray right there. And so we're going to say that if this whole angle measures 210 and we're looking for the measure of alpha, we can say that 180 plus alpha gives me 210 degrees. If you hear some rattling in the background, that's because we're having a very windy day. All right, so then if I subtract 180 degrees from both sides, that's going to give me alpha is equal to 30 degrees. Okay, so that means 90 plus 90 is 180 plus 30 gives me 210. So that makes sense. So now we're dealing with this 30-degree triangle here, and I can drop this. So think about this. We're looking at a triangle. Whoops, I drew it backwards. Let's try that again. We're looking at a triangle with a 30-degree angle here. And since we drew the perpendicular to the x-axis, and again, always the x-axis, never, ever, ever the y-axis, this is going to be 60 degrees, right? And we said that our hypotenuse is 1 because we're in a unit circle. So that means if this is 1, then I've got this equation to solve, and I can say that 2t is equal to 1, and if I divide both sides by 2, that means t is equal to 1/2. So remember, opposite the 30 is the t, so that's going to be 1/2 here. And opposite the 60 is going to be the t root 3. So if I do 1/2 times the square root of 3, I can call that the square root of 3 over 1. Then that gives me the square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so that means opposite the 30 is 1/2, and opposite the 60 is going to be root 3 over 2. Okay. So this point says to go to the left root 3 over 2 and to go down 1/2. And so we are at the point negative root 3 over 2 comma negative 1/2. Okay. So now we said we're looking for the sine of theta. So that is the y value. So, or you could have said opposite over hypotenuse. So hopefully you see that that y value is 1/2. Cosine of theta is going to be our x value, and so that's negative root 3 over 2. And then let's go ahead and hop over here just because they're nice and easy. So cosecant is going to be the reciprocal, which is 2 over 1. So that's just 2, the reciprocal of sine. So we've got 1/2, we've got negative root 3 over 2, and we have positive 2. And then here the secant, that's going to be negative 2 over the square root of 3. Now, we can't have a radical in the denominator, so we're going to multiply it to itself. And I'll just skip over here so you can see it. So we're going to end up with negative 2 root 3 over the square root of 9, which is 3. So this is my secant of theta. And so then my tangent of theta is, you could either do opposite over adjacent, or you can do y over x. So it's going to be negative 1/2 divided by negative root 3 over 2. Okay, so that means that it's the numerator times the reciprocal of the denominator. So times 2 over the square root of 3. So I notice 2 goes into 2 one time, and the negatives will cancel each other. And so we get 1 over the square root of 3. And then if I rationalize that denominator, we're going to get root 3 for the top, and then for the bottom, we get the square root of 9, which is 3. Okay, so then cotangent, I could do the reciprocal of this one, or I could come back here a step and say, well, I had it as 1 over root 3, and then I had to rationalize my denominator. So if I take the reciprocal of this one, I can do root 3 over 1, which just gives me root 3. Now, you could have also gone back and done x over y, and if I did that, I would have negative root 3 over 2, and that would be divided by -1/2, which means multiply by the reciprocal. And you'll see that the 2's still cancel, and I get a -√3 times a -1 is a +√3 over 1, which just gives me √3. So 2 different ways you could have solved that. So when it's asking for all 6 functions, that's what you're going to need to do.